Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show with your hosts Lee Silber and Ellen Goodwin.
Welcome to another episode of the Faster, Easier, Better show. I'm your co-host, Ellen Goodwin, along with my co-host,
Lee Silber.
Hey, Lee. You know, today I wanted to talk about what we can learn about efficiency from delivery drivers. I mean, think about it. Right now, UPS, FedEx, Amazon, they are delivering over 31 million packages a day, and it's not even the holidays. With shutdown, people have been doing online shopping like crazy, and delivery drivers can teach us a lot about being efficient. They're making between 150 to 200 stops a day. They have to be super efficient, and we can learn from them.
Well, I mean, in California anyway, they're wearing shorts, so comfort is one thing I've learned. And the other thing is how you load the truck. Like you load it in backwards, meaning the first stop is the thing you put in last so that you can get to it. And I think efficiency and organizing go hand to hand, right? If your home isn't organized, your office isn't organized, your life isn't organized, then it's just chaotic and just, I mean, nothing wrong with spontaneity, but to be really efficient, you plan, you organize, and then you put that plan into effect with the mind towards, okay, what's going to make this the fastest and easiest way to do it? And then you work backwards. What can I do to make that happen?
Oh yeah, they're not stopping and digging through the truck to find stuff. They have Tetrised that truck so they know this stop, this comes out, this stop, and it's all about how you set yourself up for success, because that's what they do. They set themselves up with their packing for a successful, efficient day.
This probably won't surprise you to hear, but I'm quite chatty, as I just interrupted you. And I'm trying to talk to those guys. So how's it going? What's happening? What are you delivering? And they don't want to talk. They're like, not rude, but bye, bye.
No, and they
guy.
gotta go. Did you know that they, for the most part, only make right turns? That's one of the rules, is that they only make right turns, and there's a reason for that. First, left turns waste time. Think about it. You have to wait to make a left-hand turn, usually at a stoplight, stop sign. You have to wait, so that wastes time and it wastes gas. So they go right to go left. They've figured it out, and the companies save 10 million gallons of gas a year. 10 million by not waiting, by just going right to go left. So they've figured out what is efficient, what saves time, what saves money. And we could do the same thing with our life, with our business, whatever we're working on. Take time to look and see something counterintuitive by going right to go left. Saves money, saves time. There's probably something in your life that seems counterintuitive, but it's going to make you more efficient.
Yeah, and grouping things together. They don't just get out of the truck, walk to one house and put the package there, and then go back to the truck, get another one. They're trying to grab as many packages as they can without, walking too far. So I see him, do myself, my neighbor, maybe down the row, and it's just much quicker to do it that way. And all they do, this is another thing that they use. So after they drop the package, a lot of times they'll take a picture of the package on your doorstep. And I think now, I used to be a note taker. I think taking pictures of things just saves so much time. If you want to remember something, how it was set up or whatever, take a picture instead of drawing a diagram. If you're trying to, notice something that you need to fix or something, take a picture of it as a reminder. Meaning, it's a lot easier to just scroll through your pictures to see reminders sometimes than it is to go find a note or a Post-it note or the back of an envelope. So they use the technology to be more efficient.
Absolutely. And another thing they don't do, you rarely see a UPS truck or any of the delivery trucks back up. And you know why? Because that is a potential danger. They could back into someone, back into a tree, back into a car. So they do what they can so that they don't have to back up. They prevent problems by not doing the thing that could cause a problem. Thinking ahead to what could be a problem and eliminating it.
Yeah, I'm teaching my son how to drive, and my motto that my dad taught me is never back up farther than you have to. And maybe it's even amended to just don't back up. Just plow through that bush. It doesn't matter. Just go.
Just go right through it. Go.
Hop that curb.
Yeah. And they're also taught to be the most efficient they can be for the things that they repeatedly do. So a lot of times they're starting the truck with one hand while buckling up with the other. So, those are saving just seconds each time. But if you're making 150, 200 deliveries and you're saving 5-10 seconds each time, that adds up. So they're looking at repetitive things and figuring out how they can make them more efficient. Save some time.
Yeah. In the old days, you'd knock on the door, you'd wait for the person to come down, they would sign a clipboard, and, all that's gone. Again, I wanted to say that this is an example of an area where technology has made them much more efficient. Sometimes technology can slow you down. You have to learn it, and then you have to implement it, and then but in this case, boy, does it save them time. And I'm sure there's a lot of things we can do quicker and easier if we were more aware of some sort of technological breakthrough that will help us do it that way. And we should just be open to it.
Amen to that. So think about how you can be efficient like a delivery driver. Learn from what they do and apply it to your own life. Thanks for listening. Be sure and sign up, subscribe, review, like this podcast, and then, of course, be back again next week for another episode.